December 2nd, 2024. This is the City Commission. Could we have the roll call, please?
Smith.
Here.
Commissioner Weinrice is absent. Bragg.
Here.
Harvey.
Here.
Mayor Robish.
Present. Please join me in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Looking at the agenda, anybody have anything to add or
Move to approve the agenda.
Second.
roll call vote, please?
Smith.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Public forum. Public forum is limited to a maximum of 3 minutes per person. Please state your name and address for the record. I see no public forum from the audience. I think Commissioner Bragg has something.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just another reminder, we've tried to be as clear about this as we can, but we're finally at the end of the green bin. So one last dump for the entire city, all on the same day, this Wednesday, December 4th. So that means have those cans out on Tuesday night. So this is your last chance. Get those green bins out Tuesday night for Wednesday, December 4th pickup, and then we'll be done with those for the remainder of the year. Reminder though that the drop-off site is accessible, that road is open, and that site remains open. So if you need to empty those bins or you've got more that you do have to clean out, you can still take it out there yourself. We're just gonna do our final green bin pickup this Wednesday, cans out Tuesday night. Any questions, call 605-353-8542.
Thank you, Commissioner Bragg. Moving on to the consent agenda. Matters appearing on the consent agenda are expected to be non-controversial and will be acted upon by the commission at one time without discussion unless a member of the commission requests an opportunity to address any given item. Items removed from the consent agenda will be discussed at the beginning of the formal items. Our consent agenda consists of 4.1 minutes of November 25, 2024, 4.2 fuel quotes for city departments, 4.3 personnel items. Number 1, hire Shannon Bintliff for the Human Resource Generalist position at grade 16, step A, effective December 16th, 2024, with 4 years credit towards vacation accrual and a 1,040-hour probationary period. Number 2 is acknowledge Christopher Ziris as a fire cadet for the Huron Fire Department, effective December 2nd, 2024. The Fire Cadet Program provides operational practices and the skills needed for any high school student to prepare to become a regular firefighter in a volunteer or career fire department. And 4.4, payment of the bills. They would entertain a motion for the consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Moving on to petitions and communications, consider renewal of the medical cannabis license filed by first one Dakota Herb LLC, next Genesis Farms LLC, and Sioux Falls Partnership doing business as Cannabis Connections. This is just a renewal and we have not had any opposition from the public. Pauline, do you have anything to add?
Just that the police chief has done all the background checks and there was nothing there, and we recommend approval
Okay.
of the renewals.
Move to approve the renewals.
Second.
Any questions for the chief or anybody else? Roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Moving on to 6.2, consider an addendum to the lease agreement with Blue, Wheeler, and Banks for office space at City Hall and authorize the mayor to sign. Again, Pauline Carey.
Yeah, this is just our annual renewal. We figure our cost of living on square footage, which increased by 40 cents per square foot. So we asked for approval. They have already signed and approved.
Move to approve.
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Moving on to ordinances and resolutions. First reading of ordinance 2024-09, 2265-16-95 for snow emergency routes and set the second reading for December 9th. And last week, we discussed adding a new street to the emergency snow route, and there was no opposition to that, I guess, and it was explained, it's up on the northwest part of town around Peaceful Pines and Dakota Provisions and coming down by Dakota Central. So, any questions on that? I guess I would need a,
I move to approve the first reading.
Second.
now, are there any questions for that? All right, roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Bragg,
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Moving on to departmental items, consider the emergency purchase of 2 boilers from Allied Climate Professionals in the amount of $77,204.22. And we had a work session on this last week also. Our boiler systems went down, or system went down at the new solid waste, or Public Works building. And a little bit distraught on that, but I guess it is what it is. So this is what it is, $77,000. So any questions, or I would entertain a motion for that.
Move to approve.
Second.
Now, are there any other questions or comments about that?
We discussed last week, this, we didn't really have much
Yeah.
choice, and we did get bids on all these, and
Yeah.
went through all the right process, so.
And it sounds like it will be very soon for service work, so, sounds like anyway. So, roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Bragg,